Hello, this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the floating element technique using the Cottage Rose bundle. All right, this card uses a fun technique called the floating element. So if you can kind of see, it looks like this circle here is floating. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I have used the Cottage Rose bundle and the Abigail Rose Designer Series paper. It's got this nice creamy and black colors along with soft suede and early espresso and smoky slate. So I'm going to use one of the darker pieces of the Designer Series paper to cut all these little strips. So I've got all these little strips cut out. And I've got a 3x3 window sheet. So I'm going to use this grid paper to help me line up all of these little pieces. And so I'm going to be using the adhesive. And although the adhesive is wider than the strips, I'm just going to kind of put it on its side. And then I'm going to place this one down at the bottom. So that's my bottom piece, and then I will just keep going. And these strips are 1/4 inch, so I cut them each at 1/4 inch long. And I'll just slide this down and then put this on the next grid line. And I want them to be fairly close together. So then I just slide this down again. All right, once you get all of those glued down, you're going to use a layering circle die and you're going to cut it out into a circle like this. So you're going to turn the circle over, and then we are going to use foam strips to pop this up and make it look like it's floating. So we are going to use a foam strip for each line. So yes, there are a lot of foam strips. Okay, now that we have that ready, I have stamped best wishes on the very vanilla piece of 4x5 1/4 in soft succulent. And I'm just going to adhere this to the base. And then I can place this little floating element on top. And now the fun part, we get to put this right here in the middle. And now we can stamp and color our flower. So we're going to use Memento Black so that we can use our blends. We're going to use Petal Pink and Soft Succulent. I'm just going to put some of the dark petal pink on all the black lines. Makes it easier for coloring because then I know where to put the dark. Okay, now we can cut this out with the mini die cutting machine. So I'm just gonna go like this. Actually, I should be going like this. There we go. And I'm just gonna put that right on there. And then I'm gonna grab the die. And now we have our Cottage Rose to place on top. I'm just going to use a couple of dimensionals and place that right there so we can still see some of the floating element here. And so that is my floating element card. Thanks so much for watching my video on this floating element technique. I hope you try it out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and comment on this video, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you know every time I go live. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.